Hey, this is Mike Boggs with Stryker Systems. And again, we want to try to bring you some of the technology that we support here at the FABTECH show. And that's brought us into the Murata machinery booth. And with me, we have Jeff Tile, National Sales Manager. And Jeff, the Murata machinery name is pretty well known here within the industry. You guys have been around a long time, but not so much outside of metal fabrication, sheet metal fabrication. So can you tell us a little bit about Murata Machinery and the Murata brand?
Sure. So Murata Machinery is a world company, right? So we've got offices throughout the entire world, in many countries. We do clean room automation, which is going to be like photovoltaic crystals or guys like Intel. We do logistics and automation, so that's storage and retrieval systems. We even do textile machinery, right, for Gildan. Every Gildan shirt's made off of a Murata Machinery piece of equipment. But here at FABTECH, obviously, we're here for our turret punch presses, the automation that's associated with those, and then our turning machines.
So, Jeff, what is your theme here at FABTECH, and what do you have on display here?
Yeah, so, Mike, the biggest thing for us is to automate, integrate, and facilitate, right? So we want to be able to show how our machines are cellular, they're driven through automation, and it's built into every machine, right? It starts with what you have to begin with, the framework. So like all of our turret punch presses have center and end locators, so you can add automation at inception or 5 years down the road. If you want to add a robot arm to feed and tend your machine, all of our turning machines have integrated robotic gantries. But you can go one step further, right? So whether it's the software on your side, I know you guys are a great partner with us as far as programming our equipment, but you can also add AGVs, automated guided vehicles. So what we have here on our floor is an integrated shop autonomous floor, right? So it's pulling material from the racks, feeding both the turret punch press and our turning machine, and it's completely unmanned. So we're starting from raw material and finishing with end parts.
So Jeff, at Stryker Systems, we've been programming turret punch presses for over 30 years. But we know that Murata Machinery is actually the innovator behind the turret punch press technology. So can you tell us a little bit about kind of that journey and how you've gotten to this point?
Yeah, so back in 1934, Theodore Wiedemann invented the first turret punch press, right? R2. I literally have been in customers that have those still working today, right?
I've seen some of those.
My first customer I ever visited said, you need to come back to me every 20 years. He bought a machine in 44, 64, 84, 2004, and he told me not to visit him for another 2 years. So the nice thing about what we do is it was the first innovation for the NC controlled, the first hydraulic, the first servo driven. So every turret punch press has been a copy of what we've done from 1934. And you guys have been great. You are our trusted partner when it comes to software and programming for our machines.
So Jeff, something I noticed is getting quite a bit of attention here at the show is you guys have gotten a little bit artistic and innovative with what you're punching for demonstration purposes at the show, and it's this mirror truck. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so so this machine has 46 stations in it, right? And we run a couple different programs, but one of the things that we wanted to do specifically for the show is to have something that the customer can be interactive, build here at the show, take it home, let their kids play with it, put business cards in it if they want to stick it on their desk. So we've done everything from etching to engraving to punching, and with a little bit of elbow grease, you can form it, build it, and present yourselves or your child or your desk, like I said, with a nice mirror truck.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of them around the show.
So we actually have given out over 1,000 of them at this show.
Really?
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, it's I can almost put one together in my sleep, but it's a great thing.
So Jeff, I've been all over this show and I've seen a lot of different technologies, a lot of cutting machines, lasers, plasma machines, water jets. So what are some of the applications for a turret punch press over some of those machines?
Sure. So, obviously, a turret punch press is going to do the forming side of our business, right? It's going to emboss, it's going to extrude, it's going to do things like that. Louvers. You can't do a louver on a laser, right?
No, you can't.
So I've had customers come up to me, and there's a law of diminishing returns when it comes to putting holes in like a perforated sheet or cutting smaller parts are going to fall through the slats on a laser. Murata Machinery sells lasers, so obviously there's a place for that. But so what we've done is realize that customers want that flexibility. So for this year, we've got 2 different hybrid models that have come out. One is a laser-based hybrid with some forming and tapping, and the second one is a turret-based hybrid with the same full functionality as a standard turret, but has an added fiber laser, so that you can do some of those large contours, those big holes. And with your help in programming, I know it's going to be a success.
I'm sure it will be. So there you go. Everything that you need to know about turret punch press machines from the experts and the inventors. Jeff?
Yeah,
hey,
Mike, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.